Racing is a thread that runs through Roger Penske's life, tying together all the diverse elements and exploits that make him what he is today. As a driver from 1960 to 1965, he won 3 national championships. He was named SCCA Driver of the Year by Sports Illustrated and Driver of the Year by the New York Times. He drove chaparrals for Jim Hall, a car of his own creation, the Xerox Special, a Formula One car with a full body, winning at the highest level that existed in American road racing at that time. He had a brilliant driving career ahead of him, but when the opportunity arose to own a dealership on the condition that he quit driving, he took it, laying the foundation for the business empire we know today. He has been the most successful car owner in the history of the sport. He won 3 Trans Am titles, 2 Can-Am championships. He has 98 wins in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, 13 IndyCar championships, a win in Formula One, and the closed course speed record. But even these records pale in comparison to what he has achieved at the Indy 500. He first won the race in 1972 in his 3rd try, and won it most recently last year. He has won an incredible 16 times in 5 different decades with 11 different drivers. He is in a class with the Yankees, the Celtics, and the Canadiens. Roger appears to have an unerring sense in his choices of both drivers and cars, but because his decisions are supported with such intelligence and commitment, he can make any decision into the right one. Just give him 2 years with a javelin. Napoleon once said that the greatest general is he who makes the fewest mistakes, and Roger makes very few. His attention to detail extends to appearances. His cars polished until they glow. His crew immaculate in matching uniforms. Other teams were quick to copy the Penske look, but matching the Penske lap times was another matter. But Roger was also willing to take chances. In 1994, he financed an entire engine for a single race to exploit a loophole in the Indy rules. Mercedes built the engine in secret, and Roger scored one of his most dominant victories. For those of us who knew Roger from racing, it can be hard to believe that his greatest successes may have come outside of it. For Roger, a synergy always existed between racing and business. His businesses sponsored his teams, the teams advertised his business. His trucking company operates around the world and employs over 25,000 people. He owns 151 dealerships here in the U.S. and 103 in Europe. He was asked to run for mayor of Detroit and he declined, but he agreed to organize the Super Bowl. The guests at Team Penske's 50th anniversary celebration this year included almost every top executive in the automotive industry. Roger has worked with all of them, transcending natural rivalries. Of course, everyone wants to work with a winner, but people also follow Roger and give him their best because he gives his best to them. It was said that any employee at any level of his company could call him at his home at any time, day or night, for any reason. Perhaps the most impressive thing about someone who has achieved so much is that he only used the best means to achieve it. In the end, maybe this honesty, integrity, and fairness is Roger's true unfair advantage.